thank you, Greg, for an excellent introduction and overview of this whole situation. I feel as though there's really not much more to be said, but there is a lot more. This is a very broad topic, a very broad subject, and tremendously impactful on our society, our life, our environment, corporate personhood. My name is Michael Greenman. I'm the lead coordinator for the Move to Amend Central Ohio, based here in Columbus, and we've been in existence since, just as with the Move to Amend organization itself, right since the Citizens United decision. And in fact, many of us were working on this back in 2000, along with Greg Coleridge from the northern Ohio area. As he mentioned, and I just wanted to re-emphasize this, we're holding this third anniversary a couple of days earlier than the actual anniversary date, which is next Monday. And we got preempted for our recognition by two very positive events, Martin Luther King Jr. Day and the second inauguration of President Barack Obama. Now, this fact seemed to me to present a very strong message. Our observance of a very negative event, as far as most of us are concerned, the passage of a Supreme Court decision that did tremendous damage to democracy, has been displaced by two very positive events. Our celebration of a man who represented for many millions the hope for real democracy, peace, equality, and justice, and the recommitment of another man to 4 more years of service to our country, service that will, we hope, and I'm sure will, continue to strengthen that democracy, peace, equality, and justice. But that only makes our work more vital. The work of raising around the country the understanding of the dangers to our democracy that exist today and that must be swept away if Dr. Martin Luther King's dream and President Barack Obama's promises can be made real. And while we surely face many dangers, those that we discuss today are fundamental to many others. The 2010 Supreme Court decision in Citizens United versus the FEC brought an immediate threat to democracy that must be reversed. We can no longer afford, nor do we want to accept, to live under a system where money and its weight on our democratic process continues to increase in importance to the detriment of the true wishes of we the people and our legitimate hopes for meaningful lives, fulfillment, and futures. But this cancer is predated by the overarching impact of another Supreme Court decision, the inappropriate, and I refer to it as illegal, outcome of an 1886 decision, Santa Clara County versus the Southern Pacific Railroad. This was the decision that declared corporations to have the same access to the Constitution and Bill of Rights as we natural people. And like cancer, its effects spread rapidly over the ensuing years, granting corporations specific access to the 1st, 4th, 5th, 9th, and 14th Amendments, and probably others that are being used in courts to support their rights. To the point today where money has been added to the definition of speech, corporations dominate our society and our world. As Greg pointed out, Move to Amend and many other organizations, and the millions of us working together, are seeking to reverse this destructive situation, moving forwards a constitutional amendment that will declare that corporations are not persons and that money is not speech. Here in Columbus, last Monday, 15 of our group went to the city council meeting to speak to that council, and 2 of our party made statements to the council in support of a request to ask the council to itself pass a resolution declaring corporations are not persons, money is not speech. They were receptive. We expect to go back again, and we invite all who are interested in having this take place to themselves contact the city council, asking them to continue to proceed to do this. Over 200 cities have now passed such resolutions, and 3 states, specifically on the corporate personhood and many more on the Citizens United, have passed legislation asking for those to be overturned. And I ask you, how many of you were aware of this? And I expect the answer is, unless you're already involved with this, not too many. Because mass media, unfortunately, in general, is not interested in corporations corporations losing their personhood. That's just a fact of our life. But it is growing. It is, excuse me?
They're part of it.
They are part of it. But we're happy to have you here today, because you are part of that mass media. Anyway, that's the situation. We are here in Columbus. We have a number of our group that are ready to go and talk to individuals and organizations around Central Ohio about this issue. We have a petition that we take to farmers markets and organization meetings, etc., to spread the word, to inform people about it. And we will continue to be active until this is changed, because it has to be changed. We are currently, we believe, moving towards oligarchy or plutocracy, and if we're not already there, and this cannot continue. We are a democracy, we are supposed to be a democracy, we must become, as Greg said, perhaps for the first time, a true democracy. So let's move on to the program.